Howdy folks, TJ here. Would you like a little bit of a tour of my home office man cave area? I've kind of done little ones in the past, but never anything this much in depth in terms of me having quite a few more computers now set up and ready to rock and roll at any time. Is it perfect? No. Is there still some dirtiness around? Sure. That's always hard to move things out of the way, especially when you move the camera around. If you only put it in one spot, you can kind of clean around you, but then leave everything else dirty. I think I have things, again, I'm taking maximum area, which is not much. I think the room is like 14 by 14, 15 by 15, something like that. And it's shared with my wife, so she's got that area over there, and then I've got kind of the rest of the room. And it is very nerdly. It's going to show off some of my computers, not all. I've got another bedroom that's shared by a bed, some of my wife's stuff, some of my stuff. But this area, I'm slowly getting the way I like it. Is it perfect yet? No. I want some neon signs behind me. I'm going to take some of these wall knickknacks and pictures and stuff up here out and start moving in electronics and moving in techie nerdy things. I have other hobbies. So this room is decorated by Volkswagens, mostly air-cooled buses, and some things that I've just collected over being married 35 years. I don't want to take all that out. It's not like a man cave where you walk in and everything is technical, everything is electronics. There's nothing out of place. There's a lot out of place in my area, but it's getting pretty good, I think. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers running right now. And I have more in here that I've just left off because I didn't want to turn everything on and all of a sudden it go and blow some circuits, because I've got a lot of stuff running right now. It's starting to get a little warm in here too. So let me show you what I have going on. I'll explain what I have as well. And again, this is not perfect. It's not done, but it's a work in progress. So let me take the camera off and we'll show you. So again, this room, I haven't measured it, but I think it's 14 by 15, something like that. So let me show you. Let's see, do I want to show that? Yeah, it's kind of dirty, but that's okay. And you'll see some dust around here. But okay, here's a door that comes into my room. You'll see again that there's a lot of Volkswagen knickknacks, stuff that I've been given gifts, like cookie jars that are Volkswagens and everything. You know, I still love my Volkswagens. Just because I'm a techie nerd doesn't mean I can't stop loving silly things. This is right now where I put, there's some gifts. Casey Nightall got me that fart filter and cover poop thing. And for whatever reason, I've kind of thrown them up there for right now. But I've been keeping my games, my Speccy Next stuff kind of right there until I figure out where to put them. And then I've got one of those IKEA cabinets that is just a 4-bay that I stick stuff in. And the more you stick in, the dirtier it gets. But I kind of know where stuff is. I've got some Speccies in there, some Timex in there, some cables here and there. But that's kind of a junk drawer IKEA cabinet thing. And then this here, let me move this out of the way, is my main work desk. Now, I'm of the age where you had a hutch, you had a desk, you stuck stuff in there, you've got multiple monitors. That's kind of my thing. Now, I kind of wish I no longer had hutch, but I'm not going to get rid of it. It was a nice desk at the time, and I'm just going to use what I have. And I've stuck a lot of stuff. Again, you'll see if you look at it closely, Volkswagens, silly things that I've been given as gifts, but that's what it is. Here's the nerdly area, and I just tripped over stuff. This is my, what I had called the other day, the Aquarius zone, because right now I have my arsenal of Aquarius goods here. I've got the most modern inside Aquaribot. That's a computer. That's an Aquarius Mini VZ, I believe. I just call it Aquarius Mini, and it's in Aquaribot. It's a little neon sign. LED, but neon style sign. And it's all cabled into this one. I've got not one, but two identical Sony displays. One's black, one's white. A yin and yang. And I've got an external keyboard connected. It's all wireless to that Aquaribot. So this is my Aquarius zone right now. I've got the old Aquarius, and I've got the most recent beta version of the gamepad, the Aquarius Plus gamepad, the Aquarius Plus standard, the older Aquarius with the micro or mini expander with the various cartridges. So I'm ready at any time to rock and roll Aquarius in this corner. Just because it's Aquarius Zone doesn't mean that I won't take this computer out once in a while and connect a Sword M5 or an Intellivision or an Atari. Something else can go there. But this is, for right now, my Aquarius Zone. Cool, right? Okay, this is a main gear computer from 2014, and it's my basic workhorse today, continuing to do work-related tasks for work. Next to it, I have a 10-core 2013 nuclear reactor Apple computer, and that behind it, I've got two DASs, not NASs, but DASs. One's a 2-bay and one's a 4-bay that stores all of my videos and contents. They're rated so I can keep proper backups of stuff. Again, a Volkswagen. My mother-in-law did this quilt. It's a Volkswagen bug quilt. Isn't that cute? So that's staying up, but that may come down at some point, and I may stick some shelves up here and put some nerdly knickknacks up there. Our new mini split heating system just had installed in our home, so this room can be nice and cold or hot or whatever I want. Some dead wall space. Oh, I've got a crook in my throat. Dead wall space. And that's going to have something, I don't know what, probably my Atari sign, some more signage there, something. But I'm going to put something there. And then multiple big displays. So I've got my Omen 32-inch and Apple Thunderport monitors. I've got that tied to both of these. This is a Blackmagic eGPU connected to this for more horsepower on an old computer. And that little computer can run these two displays. And for a number of years, I've been doing my video editing on there. But now I've got the 2019 Mac Pro, which is starting to take over video production work for me. But I'll still continue using my nuclear reactor every day for other stuff. I try to find space for everything, but I've got multiple keyboards, mice, running all sorts of computers. I've got my Speccy Next always there on the ready to connect to this display. I've got a Bose sound system with a little bass box under the desk, and so I get decent sound. But basically, this is my video editing area between that computer, the 2019 Mac Pro, and my little nuclear reactor does all of our video production. Soon it's going to be mostly all from my 2019. I'm just starting to get into a groove of using it more day to day. So multiple keyboards, multiple mice, stuff all over the place. But now we're moving into some other zones. Well, what's this? This is a Mega STE. I've got that piped to a big 43-inch 4K TV. Why 43-inch 4K? Because this computer over there is an AmigaOne X5000 dual boot. I'm dual booting AmigaOS 4.1 Update 2, as well as now MorphOS 3.19. So that is a fun computer that runs basically Amiga type of software. And that's piped out to this big display. But at the same time, I now have my Mega STE connected to it with a SCART to HDMI adapter, and it's my gaming station. The Mega STE, in my opinion, is the best all-around, fastest, most compatible Atari that they made for gaming and all of that. So this is where you're going to probably see a lot of video games from me, ST-related, TT-related. Well, no, this won't play TT games, but there's not any games for the TT. But yeah, needless to say, it's going to play a lot of the Atari games. Little communication area there. I use UMA for my phone system. which is over the internet. I've got speakers. I've got bass box under there for good sound. Stuff is hidden a little bit, but you can see I try to take advantage of every nook and cranny. Along with a Jaguar sticker, I've got some Volkswagen campers, R2D2, and another quilt that my mother-in-law made me, which is buses. And then there's a trout up there because I fly fish. And there is the Sinclair banner because I love Sinclair. And then there's still other knickknacks on the wall that are just part of life. Me, my wife, pets, pictures of Volkswagens and buses, and you name it. That's all there. This is my wife's side. She's got a little quilt too. I didn't know we had two. Where did that come from? Okay, so there's that. I won't show you too much of her area because she may have bills and stuff over there. But the walls still are lined with various Volkswagen things. My windowsill is an HP printer, but then I've got lots of stuff over here right now, which I'm trying to find homes for. I've got a lot of older Supra drives. Some work, some don't. I'm slowly testing, so that's kind of I'm putting stuff here, and then I'm slowly testing it on my Ataris. Well, what's this over here? This is my new 8-bit zone, Atari and Odyssey 2, a real CRT 27-inch RCA Color Track 2000. Connected to it is my Atari 800, as well as a 130 XE. And I've got my Atari 2600 up there, a good old 6-switcher heavy wooder, and a Odyssey 2. And this is kind of where I'm going to be playing and play most of my older Intellivision, Atari, 8-bit console type of stuff, where a CRT is really where it's at. So I have that there as well. And then sweep over here, my first ST, the Mega 2. There's a Mega File 30 underneath it with the coolest joystick. I love these 500 XJ Epics. I've got my Atari Neon sign, and that's my area, which is going to become mostly a Spectre GCR running Apple system software, so I can run different programs from the Apple days, because I did that back in the day. So this is going to be kind of my little Mega ST area, and I'm going to be doing a lot of Spectre GCR fun. I've got a zip drive, little carousel here with a lot of empty and some populated zips, because I do have a Zip 100 connected via SCSI to my Atari TT-030. Atari TT-030 is connected to a big 32-inch Westinghouse TV. It does pretty well, well enough for me. I wouldn't mind getting some different displays at some point, but this is what I'm using today. Nice big video image, and I can enjoy my TT-030. I connect to bulletin boards with the Wii modem, or Y modem, I believe is the proper name. I like saying Wii, though, so Y modem. And I have got that connected, and daily I connect to bulletin boards like the Dark Force or Starfleet headquarters. So this is where I do a lot of my work. This is where I love running the TT-030, but we can't forget the big daddy of them all. Even though the TT is a really businessy computer, I've got my Falcon up and running. Falcon I need to spend more time with. I've got some upgrades I'm going to be doing. Who's on the phone? I don't know who you are. I'll talk to you later. So Falcon I've got up and running. I've got a easy drive, one of those SideQuest drives connected to it, and Falcon ready to rock and roll, play some games. I've got another Epix, a joystick, and just Atari type mouse. And I've got nice little speakers connected to it as well, so I can play some games with decent sound. So what do you think? Is that pretty good setup? Falcon, TT-030, Mega 2 ST, 800 130XE on a nice CRT TV, AmigaOne X5000 running multiple OSs, my Mega STE on a big display for gaming, Mac Pro 2019 for my video production, the Speccy Next. Love this computer, and I play a lot of games here daily on it, and I've got many monitors over here as well. Thunderport for my Nuclear Reactor 2013 Mac Pro, and a lot of little doodads and things that I typically want handy when I grab them. My main gear that's getting old and crusty, but it still works, and it's the computer I do business stuff with. And then my AquariZone, where I play with Aquarius. So that's the main stuff. Let me put this back on the tripod, and we'll wrap up this video. Yep. How's that? Okay, hold tight, hold tight. We're almost there. Adjust the light a little bit. My office. What's your office like? Probably a lot cleaner, probably a lot nicer. But hey, this is what I have, and this is what I enjoy using. I've got some great computers. The Falcon, come on, that's awesome. TTO30, Mega STE, the Speccy next. Aquarius is up the yin-yang. I don't know which one's yin, which one's yang, but there's yin and yang over here. And I've got a lot going on. A Sinclair QL down there that's probably going to take the spot of one of these Aquariuses over here because I have some QL stuff finally coming that I'm going to try to lock and load and do more QL this year. So that's the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.